10 years, and I've been hosting here for 1 year already, and it's been a pleasure to be here with you and know a lot of different people and make new friends. Making new friends for me, it's something really grateful, something that I enjoy a lot. And being part of this team, for me, I can describe, because it's so good, it's so incredible. And, you know, when I meet people that I can speak, and share the same goal, that is speaking another language. In this case, it's really something really enjoyable and grateful. Yeah. And that's it. And about Talking Talk, TNT is a communication platform, created in 2016. And since then, the platform is growing and growing. And the main goal here is to motivate people to speak up, because speak is something that sometimes people don't like to do or are ashamed to do. And in my case was the same. I've been practicing English since I 12 years old, and in some moment of my life, I was not able to speak up. I knew the words, but I don't practice it. And then when I start to when I found GMT, I start to speak up, and then things start to flow, about speaking. And here I am. And here we follow some rules. The first rule that I always bring to people here is be respectful. We need to be respectful with each other, one another. And the second rule is make mistakes. I make mistakes all the time, and for me, that's okay. Of course, that we are looking for be better in this language. But if you want to be better, we need to make mistakes, and then you will learn from it, and you will be better, right? And the last, but not, it's the last, but the most important rule and tip: have fun. This moment is for you guys, so have fun, because here we can, enjoy one another company and laugh, and do whatever we want, but with following these rules, and enjoy this time, because when we are learning something, we need to enjoy this moment. And that's it. I'm gonna share the questions with you. Let me see here, and then I think that we don't need to split the rooms, because we have just few people here. Let me see here, guys, just a sec. So I think that we can all be in the same room. And if you want to watch the meeting again, you can go to the YouTube channel and watch the video, the meeting again, and you can see if you make some mistakes or not. If you want to take some notes, it's really important. I do it all the time. I sent the questions for you guys, and let's go, guys. So I'm gonna ask Ayla to present herself. Can you present yourself, Ayla, please?
Hello, guys. Good morning. I'm Ayla. I live in Belém. I've been living here since I was born, and I married. I've been married for 8 years, and I have a daughter, and I have a little dog. I'm a dog person. My dog is my baby. And so I work as a public servant, and I've been practicing my English here on TNT since 2021. And nowadays, I think it's no more about to learning. I feel so comfortable here. Keep me relaxed, and it's so good to share opinions and to listen to people say. And for me, it's a good opportunity to connect to people, and I can open my mind. I can improve my mindset. And for me, it has been so amazing to be here. I know I need to improve more and more my English, and I try. Uh, but it's so good to have this opportunity to be here. And that's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Ayla, to present yourself and to share your thoughts with us. Really, thank you. And Tamara, who are you?
As you know, my name is Tamara. I'm living in Arara, São Paulo, is a central of São Paulo. I am 34 years old. I'm inside sales nowadays, but the company is in Santa Catarina. I'm working accountant office. And in my free time I like watching series and movies. Sometimes I don't put subtitles for training my listening in English and Spanish too. I have been here on TNT since 2022, like Leandro, I guess. I started learning here when I both the Inglês falado with Felipe. And I completed 1 year, 4 months ago. And I'm married too. I have 1 cat and 1 dog. I have a black cat. It's like, and his eyes is green. I guess it's like a Banguela. How can I say? How can you train your dragon? And I think that's it.
Really nice. I think that your cat is cute because Mangala is really cute, you know.
Yeah.
Nice, nice. Thanks for sharing. Really nice. And what about you, Leandro? Can you present yourself, man, please?
Yes, I'm Leandro, 36. I live with my parents now. I was married. In the pandemics I returned to live with them. I know. How can I say? I have been studying here since 2022, like Tamara. I meet and knowing. I have been knowing a lot of people here. I like a lot this platform. When I have time, I go. I come here to study. I study English, Spanish, and French too. I started to study French, but I never participate in meetings of French because I really basic. But in English, I guess all time I try to become better. I know I committed many mistakes, like you said in the beginning. But I guess it's a step by step. I become better. That's it. I don't have problem. No, it's not problem becoming mistakes. Here is a good place to make mistakes and make friends and grow up together. Yeah. My hobbies is nowadays is I like to read and watch series or I like and go on internet and discover new things and study. I discover I like to study languages. It's very nice. Yeah, and that's it, guys. Let's go.
Really nice, Leandro. Really nice. Thanks for sharing your thoughts. And yeah, as you said, here is a good environment to be because we do not judge anyone here. You know, we are here to learn together, and of course that we need to make mistakes in order to progress. You know, and yeah, only making mistakes we will be better. You know, It's like when we were a child, a little baby, we made mistakes all the time. So that's part of the process. And thanks for sharing, my friend. And Patricia, can you present yourself, please?
Good morning, guys. My name is Patricia. I am 23 years old. I live in Rio de Janeiro. I'm married. I have a degree in Library of Science and also have an MBA in marketing. In my free times, I like to play some musical instruments, listen to music, watch movies, and play video games with my friends.
Really nice, really nice. Thanks for sharing. I can see behind you a guitar, right?
Yeah, and bass.
Yeah, yeah, really nice.
Thank you.
Thanks for sharing.
Thank you.
And guys, I want to know from you, do you have any regrets? And can you tell us at what point in your life these regrets happen? No, I will start with this one. I think that in some part of our lives we have some regrets, and I have my regrets too. And it's funny to say that I have regret because I have some, but if I change something in my life in the past, maybe I would not be here with you right now, So in the same time that I have regrets, I'm grateful to the things that I want in the past didn't happen, It's it's funny and amazing at the same time. For example, one regret that I have is when I was around my 20s, I went to work in a ship, on a ship, and I choose to work in the ship because I really want to. I had in my mind, and I have yet in my mind that I want to travel the world and to speak another languages. It was and it is always something that I want, And in that moment, I decided to work on a ship, and I went for it. I went to work there, but I spent just 1 week because I didn't adapt. I was not adapting there, and not because of the work, because work is something that if we put so much effort on something related with work, we can do it. But it was because of the environment, and because of my mind. Because when you work on a ship, of course, that this experience is different for each person. But for me, it was crazy because I was missing the tree on the corner of my house. I was missing my family. I was missing everything, And I just stayed there for 1 week. And before that, I paid a lot of courses, I did a lot of courses, and I spent money doing it, but it didn't work for me. But there are people that work there for so long and yet are working there. People that worked with me there in that period, And but after that, everything start to work for me, Like I met my wife. We start to dating, and then I start to work in another company, and everything, start to flow. So in the same time that I have this regret, I don't regret, It's something crazy to say, but for me, it's like this, And you, Patricia, do you have any regret? Can you tell us about it?
Yes, I have some, but I choose that regret. I wish I had chosen music when I applied to university, but my parents told me the college didn't pay and insisted that I choose another one. I end up option for librarianship, which is my other passion, but I had a little if in my head for a while.
And do you believe that in the future you can do something related with the music?
Yeah, I hope that.
Yeah, it's the same for me, as I said, when I decided to go to the ship, I decided because I really want to move on. I really want to know about new cultures, new countries, people, everything, and learn a new language. But if you stop to think, sometimes you don't need to move to another country, or maybe you don't need to follow the same path, that people usually follow. You just need to create a new one. You can do something different in order to achieve your goals. So maybe in your case, you can do something different, and maybe you can become a rock star or something like that.
Yeah, it's a dream, but
Yeah.
and now is my hobby, but I hope make this more real in my life,
Yeah.
not like a hobby.
More often, right?
Yeah.
Nice, really nice, Patricia. Thanks for
Thanks.
sharing.
Thank you.
And you, Leandro, do you have any regrets, my friend? Can you tell us about it?
Yeah, I have a lot of regrets. I don't remember anyone, but sometimes I try. I am in my living room, and I think about, oh my gosh, I maybe I need to make some different, but how can you say it? If I change my past, I'm not here. I will be different person. But I regret more that things I talked for someone, or my relation with friends, old friends or old person. Maybe I was rude, or because I know I'm a different person now. It changes, the things change, my mind changed a lot, and some things I'm more I handle more light. Yeah. Some things is more easy to understand, and I'm a person that can negotiate better the situations with conflicts, like some that I worked with buildings in the person that I worked with buildings and working in the industry, in the floor of industry, manufacturing things. The people that work is very are very rude with works. It's very directly and rude. And I have many times I have a job with a leader, but a leader now is different than leader is different than leader in my I don't know, my 20s. Be leader is be strong, rude, and I need to put the workers to work. Sometimes I speak bad words, or maybe if I take more easy, more maybe I made good friends, like some that. Yeah. Nowadays I changed my mind. I'm different. I was uh, I grow up in on 20s, and is some subjects uh, is not don't have conversation about something. Nowadays I read more, and it's more about that. My regret is more about relation with people. It's more about that. I don't did any bad, but it's more about things that I don't pay attention. That's it.
Really nice words, my friend. Really nice words. I completely feel you. You know, when we say something, words are something like it's something really important. You know, because once you have said something, you can come back and undo what you have said. You know, you just need to. We need to pay attention and think a lot before we say something, because once you said, that's it, you know, you can come back anymore. And the most important thing in this case for me is that you are learning and you are changing and you are becoming a better person. And that's the main point, you know. We all are in this process. We all have something to improve in our lives. So, man, we are in the same boat, and I'm really proud of you, my friend. Nice to hear your words. Thanks for sharing, my friend. Really
Thank
nice.
you. I appreciate.
And Tamara, tell me everything. Open your heart.
I have many regrets in my life, but I guess the mainly is when you should have spend more time with the people who have died. For example, my grandmother, and I miss her so much. And the things, for example, to the things I shouldn't say when I was angry. For example, to when I said to my mom, for example, and I have regrets too, because at the past I can't learning English. I can't speak in the past. For example, when I was a child, so that's in my regrets too. And sometimes I feel so sad about it when I talk about this, but it's okay. It's nice to talk with your other person about your regrets.
Yeah, nice. And one thing that you said, and Leandro as well, is something that when we say something, you know, in my case, I'm a kind of person that I sometimes I don't say what I want to say when I am in some situation. You know, for example, if I am angry with something, I prefer to hold the angry thing. But sometimes it's good to say, you know, you need to put outside what you are feeling in order to make clear that you have a position and you are, you know, you need to show them to the people that you have that opinion. But sometimes I prefer not to create a arguing, you know. Yeah.
All the
Sometimes
time I create this, all the time,
yeah.
because I can't hold, I can't. And I
Yeah, but
speak, and I am an explosive person.
but it's good, you know, in some point, because you put outside what you are feeling, and in the end of the day you can sleep well without thinking a lot about it, you know, about what you could have done, or you know what you, I don't know, maybe it's better to expose what you are feeling in that moment than to hold it and, you know, and start to you know, feeling bad because of something that you would have done. That's it, you know. And really nice, Tamara, to hear your words. And yeah, I it's really nice. Thanks for sharing. And Ayla, what about you, my friend? Tell me everything.
Uh, so guys, yeah, I have some regret. But I think regret is part of our learning, and we make some mistakes sometimes. It's a part of my background, and I sometimes I thought, but if I didn't make that mistake, I wouldn't, I wasn't this person I am now. So that is a good side. Because I believe I'm better now than the other in the past, than in the past, yeah. But there is a regret, and I remember when I was at a high school, and I wanted to 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 choose a course related to biology, and I give up because I listen to more people, what people said, and about the to some course to be more or no, I don't know, rentável, I don't know, something like that. And I gave up my dream. I think I regret about it because I think it's important to listen to your inside knowledge. And I confess I have a degree in law, but and I work in this area, but I don't identify myself. And it's sometimes I don't know. I talk to myself, why am I here? Why what I'm doing here? Because I don't know, I'm a sensitive person, and it's difficult to handle with some people in the judicial area because most of people are so ego. They have so ego, and I don't know, guys. I don't identify in myself. I would like to I don't know. I would like to have the opportunity to develop my feelings about this, and I think people. I this sensation. People are so narrow, mente fechada, narrow-minded, and I can set some exchange with them, and I think it's I don't know. There is a good side, but I think a lot I need change. If because the people there don't, it's so good for them to be here this way, but the problem is with me. And I've been thinking about it since I started to in this meeting here and to talk more about myself. I've been really think I need to change, and it's hard, but it's necessary for me because I need to be I need to feel good with myself, and it's no I think it's only about the financial situation. it's important to feeling good, to do what you like to do. And I don't have this. Unfortunately, I don't have this. And sorry, guys, I can't explain better what am I feeling, but I think it's a little.
It's very good.
I hope so.
Don't worry, Ayla.
No
I think
problem.
that people understand what you was saying, you know. Yeah, sometimes I feel like this. It's like when it's like that. It seems that we are in a place that we couldn't, or maybe we should not be there, you know, something like that, because of the people, because of the environment, because of everything, you know. And maybe would be better to make other choice, you know, if we had the power to back to the past and choose another thing, you know. Yeah, but I completely understand and I feel you in this situation. And thanks for sharing, Ayla. Really good. And TNT is good because I always make joke about it, but it's true. It's something that TNT is like a therapy. You know, you can say things for people here, and we can understand each other. You know, it's really nice, one another. Yeah. And Patricia, let me ask you something. Do you believe that in life uh, we have some regrets, of course, but depending of the stage of your life, your priorities and your regrets can change. Do you believe that uh, some regrets or yeah, some regrets are more important than others, depending of the stage of your life? For example, if you are a young person around your 20s, you have some goals and regrets, right? It can change if you become older. Do you believe that one is more important than others, depending of the stage of your life?
Yes, I do. I don't know if they are more important than the others. I never stopped to think about it. But for me, as we get older, certain aspects of your lives end up having different weights. So that's it.
Good point. Yeah, good point. It's hard to
Yeah,
think about.
so hard to think.
Yeah, yeah, because depending of the your age and the moment of your life, it
Yeah.
can. And for example, something that I don't consider so important for me right now in my 20s, it would be, you know. So yeah, really nice. Thanks for sharing, Patricia. And
Thank you.
you, then, what do you think, man, about it? Do you think that there are some regrets that are more important depending of your stage of your life, you know?
I don't know. I guess when you get in age and you try to, I don't know, your necessities or your needs, no? Your needs, your the things that um, you have problems or things that you think is changing a lot, and I guess the regrets too. And when I was in teenager, I had some needs and regrets about something. Nowadays, I regret about don't did some different, but how we said I was not here if I change my choices. Yeah, and we need to handle with that and try to become better, I guess. Uh, I regret sometimes about don't don't study English before, I guess, because nowadays I have some difficult to get things more easy. But it's good. I'm here with you. We talk about regrets. Yes. I don't know if have is more important than no others regrets. I don't know. I don't know how can ask this question. Yeah.
There is no right answer to give, here. Each one has your own opinion, and yeah, it's complicated. Yeah, really complicated to answer this question. But thanks for sharing, my friend. And you, Tamara, what do you think about it?
It's hard thinking about it, about this, but for example, about my regrets, I guess if I have for example, living in the past again when I was a child, I guess I I would change a lot of things in my life. For example, learning English, and my parents, for example, don't teach me, don't talk with me about it. For example, tell me to read more. For example, read a book, and have other things. For example, and I wouldn't do others, and I would have studied more too. But I guess the main regrets in my life, for example, it's don't learning English at the past when I was a child, when I was a teenager. And I don't know why. In the past, I hate, but nowadays I love.
It's funny,
I
right?
can't understand.
I need to confess, for me, it was the same, in the past, I was like, I need to study it, oh my God. But now, I don't know, I think that it depends of the methodology that you have, that you are using. So it can change, yeah, your perspective, But I feel you, and I agree with you, Sometimes it's good to to listen some advice, to hear some advice to do something different, and then you can see the results, Yeah, really nice. And is there anything else that you would like to learn in in order to, I don't know, to achieve something in your life, if you had the opportunity,
And nowadays, I have, but at the past, when I'm thinking about it, for example, I guess it's not possible. For example, my parents pay a new course, and because I'm, how can I say, I'm a simple person,
yeah.
no?
Me too, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Yeah. For me, the same thing happened. When I was around my 20s, my parents would like to pay my university, but I knew that in that moment couldn't uh, they couldn't pay. That, not that they wouldn't, because they wanted to do it, but they couldn't. They couldn't afford it for me. So yeah, even if we had maybe some opportunity to do, it's about in this case it's about money. So yeah, I
Yeah,
feel
my
you,
university
Tamara.
too. Because, for example, it's happened because I'm working at the college, and in the same time, it's possible I started learning my profession.
But the most important thing is that you are doing it, or you already did, I don't know. But yeah,
Yeah.
you made it. Yeah, that's the important thing. Yeah. Really nice. Really nice to hear that. Thanks for sharing, Tamara. And what about you, Ayla? Have you ever thought about, if you had the opportunity, would you like to learn something? I know that English is something that you would like to learn, but there is something else, anything else that you would like to learn?
So guys, in this moment, I'm really into in the language learning because so as I said, I feel so comfortable, and I started to study French, and it has been another challenge. And yeah, I think nowadays I can't think about other. I can improve more my English. I I need to improve more and more. And I think I like so much to learning language because we can able to communication to others, and for me it's amazing. And I can to connect. I can to set a good exchange and to share by sharing our opinions. And I think that's the way I can improve my mindset about several subjects. What I've never done before this way, and for me, it has been so amazing. It's so amazing, and I don't know. It's for me, it's like as when I was teenager and I wanted to. Oh my gosh, I was so excited to learn the word, and and now I can to learn another language is a good opportunity for me because 3 years ago I couldn't speak anything in English, anything in it. It's for me. It's I don't know, guys. It's so amazing and awesome. And yeah, for me nowadays, I study to improve my language and to be able to speak in another language.
Very nice. And by the way, all the time that I see you here, you are better. You know, it's really really enjoyable to see your progress. You know, congrats, Ayla. It's really nice to see
Thank
you.
you, Bruno. Thanks so much.
Thank you. And what about you, Leandro? If you had the opportunity to learn something else, and what would you like to learn? You know,
Yeah, I had an opportunity to learn things, and I regret to don't did it. A lot of things. I studied well, my 20s. I studied for photographer. I worked sometimes like a photographer, but I get a way to wedding photographer a wedding, and I don't go more. But because I entered inside this area for my mind is a photographer of nature, and I know I met a person that working with that, and I had the opportunity to learn with them and go to this area, and I don't get this opportunity because I don't pay a lot of money like some that, and maybe me maybe I'm traveling today, traveling on the words and photography the nature. But yeah, the time don't come back. I regret don't learn this area. I regret don't learn about playing instruments too. Yeah, I don't. I started to study play guitar, acoustic guitar, but I don't go to study more. I have some friends that played professional played, and I don't go for that. But is it now I'm here studying like like Ayla. I study, but Ayla study more than me. Yes, but I'm here studying languages. I like this, and I guess it's good for me. Maybe in the future, I will study, learn, play something, electric guitar, a bass, something like that. For myself, no, not for profession, but for play some music that I like. That's it.
Really nice, Leandro. Nice words, man. Thanks for sharing. And you, Patricia, what would you like to learn if you had the opportunity? You know.
I think I'm the other colleagues. I'm focused to improve my English now because I had lose some opportunities, work opportunities, and now I'm focused and improve that.
Yeah. Nice, Patricia. And you will have more opportunities for sure because your English is pretty good, you know.
Thank you. This is my second immersion that not for beginners, so I'm very afraid, but I try. I try with afraid.
You are rocking. Your English is pretty good. Yeah. By
Thank
the
you.
way, you are doing great, you know. Leandro, Tamara, I think I already see you here, you know, and your
Me
English is
too.
much better, much better. Yeah. And yours,
Thanks.
yeah, I think that you all are rocking, you know. I'm not telling you this because you are my friends or you are here. It's the truth, you know. Your English is improving a lot, and I'm really proud of you. And it's good when you see people that are willing to do something and they are getting what they want, you know. So it's nice to hear you all improving. Congrats, my friends. And guys, I send you some links. You know, the first one is about our survey. If you want to give a rate, you know, about the meeting, please go there. You can make some suggestions, you know, and I would love to hear from you about what your opinion about the meeting and what we can improve for you guys. The second one is about our YouTube channel. So if you want to watch the meeting again, you can go there. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, right? And follow our channel as well. And the last one is about our site. If you want to apply to another language, as Leandro, you know, he is learning French and Spanish. He's a polyglot already. So you can follow the same path and, you know, subscribe. And we would love to have you here, you know, as always. And guys, I wish you a wonderful weekend. It was a pleasure to have you all here. I invite you to be with me next Saturday. I know that it's early, 9 a.m. on Saturday. Sometimes you need to work a day before, you know, but please come because for me, I'm really glad to have you all here all the time, you know. So thanks. And I want to give a big thanks for Swelling because she helped help me help me here, you know, to some with some techniques, technological things, you know, technical things, let's say like this.